Hey guys, hope you're having a great day. Today is Monday. Happy Monday morning to you. I hope that your morning is going well. If not, hopefully by the end of the video, you'll have a new little outlook for your day. So I got up, got to read my word, got my sticky note for what I have to do today. And I'm like, okay, I only had about a half a cup of coffee, got one little laundry. And I'm like, Monday's the cleaning up day. We had a good weekend of relaxation. It was cold. I turned my heat on yesterday for the first time. It almost admits defeats. We woke up and the kids were like, it's freezing. I'm like, oh, it'll be warm by the time we come from church. So I didn't turn it on. Then I came home and I was like, brr, that cold of the mountain just stays. And so I crumbled and turned the heat on yesterday. So we had some heat. I'm like, okay, just shows that warm days are gone, but it's still gonna be like 70 something today. So I'm gonna hold on to that wonderful warmth during the day, but it just takes some time to heat up in the home. So we're gonna get going with our day. Today's our Monday. Today we do lots of picking up, lots of cleaning. Not really picking up. I don't want to say picking up because it's not like there's a lot to pick up. My kids are big enough to mostly pick up. I mean, mostly. They're definitely big enough to pick up all their own mess. But it's the day that like we had a movie night last night, so I've got a little mess over here. There's some stuff from over there. We were at the park and shoes, always shoes, boxes, you know. I reorganized my freezers this weekend from after my lunch baking day, freezer making day. So I'll show you what those look like today. So it's just gonna be a good day of getting stuff all together and feeling like, okay, I'm ready for my week. I got a somewhat of a decent, easy week. So I feel good about that. It won't be too crazy and running. So it'll be just a good week. I'll bring you along every single day and show you what I do. And sometimes it's exciting, sometimes it's not, but that is real life, people. If I could go on trips all day long and do this and shop all day long, and yay, but most of the time I'm here. I'm here in my home, being a homemaker, being a mom, being a teacher, being a wife. That's just what my life is. So, all right, you guys ready to get going with our day? All right, earbud, gonna listen to my sermon and we're gonna get going. So let's get our coffee, start cleaning up this kitchen.
You're like a circle that floats around me, keeping me safe and sound. And when I fall, you've tied a rope to me. You're blessing me every day. I was down with an illusion, like a sparrow with broken wings, but now I shine with your reflection on me. I'm getting back up on my feet. That you showed up was written in my palm. You are a statement, explode like a bomb. I get to push myself to victory. You make me winner. You cut me loose and set me free. You make me win in every way. You showed me how to spread my wings. Yes, I'm the winner of the day.
I'm boiling a couple of my Norwex cloths. The microfiber cloths, when you start using them, if they start like getting like smelly, and I'm like, this smells like material, but these ones are kind of getting yucky. You can tell. Look at that. I'm just boiling them with some of my Norwex powder. Look at the brown. Even though these have been washed in the washer, that's just how much extra yuck is in there. So I am boiling those out to get all the yuck out of there. All right, all of my work is done that I like to do and get accomplished before the kids, except wiping the floors, but I'm letting the vacuums go through because the kids had leaves in here and they were trapped in the house and a little bit of mess going on. So I'm gonna heat up some breakfast. We have just been doing our freezer meal breakfast, like, you know, if they want a bagel sandwich, they get that, or an English muffin. Well, in the freezer, I'm trying to, you know, use up my stuff. Still have a lot to go, but I have those sausage little bites that we got. They're restaurant quality ones, restaurant bites. So I'm gonna heat some of those up and then put French toast in the oven so then everybody has French toast. If you put it out and make it like a meal, then they will eat it. So probably maybe you can do yogurt too. I can do yogurt too. I'll do yogurt, French toast, and like a yogurt smoothie, French toast, and the sausage, and that's all in my refrigerator. French toast you can heat up in your toaster, in your air fryer, or in your microwave, even on a pan on the stove. I'm gonna put them in the oven because I'm gonna put them flat and do a bunch of them. So vacuums are going, breakfast is going, kids are getting up. I've come to the other side of life. Bought me some of these. So everyone's like, you clean, not my toilets. People are like, you clean toilets with your hands, you should wear gloves. I don't, but the problem is Brooklyn and I went and got our nails done, and we plan on doing that every month. And so next morning I woke up and I'm like, my hands are just gonna get ruined because I'm constantly in the kitchen washing dishes. And the Lord told me to go get some gloves. Yes, he does care about little things like nails. So I went and picked up my $3 pair of gloves at Walmart. So now doing dishes, I'm like, wow, this is really great. And they're grippy, so you can basically wipe the item with the gloves, which is really cool. So Brooklyn's like, Mom, before you know it, you'll be cleaning toilets with gloves on and doing gloves for everything. I'm like, oh, don't get me going. So I'm gonna wash these up real quick, put them over here so the kids can put them away when they get up. All right, these just boiling them. I rinsed the water 3 times. That's how dirty they were. They just smell fresher. They don't smell coated. So I'm gonna just hang those up in my laundry room to dry. All right, my kids are starting to wake up and they're like, Mom, turn the heat on. Well, I have it on, but I don't have it on that hot because like, I don't want it to be super warm through the whole house because I'm like, the sun is gonna warm up and heat up. So we have our big giant fireplace. That's got some good propane. So I just turned on and it heats up here really well, like almost to your sweating. That's good for like freezing if I need to heat this whole room. But we have downstairs, the girls have their own room. That room doesn't have any vents in it. So we rely on we have like air conditioner up on the wall that it's air conditioner and it's heater. So it just, I think they call it a heat pump. It's like a heat pump. So it's not like a good forced air heat, but it's okay. So it gets a little chilly down there. Now, I share the story. I remember we moved, like we came from Michigan, cold winters. We moved into a house. We always had like the forced air type houses. And then we moved into one and it was electric baseboard. And I remember in February, it was freezing. I mean, bitter cold, minus temperatures, freezing by the way. And I remember it was like our first winter there. I remember turning that heat on. We had it up so high and the house was still freezing because it was just cold. And my electric bill came that year and it was like $900. And I was like, I mean, it was more than what we were paying for the house. And so I was like, oh my goodness. And it was so expensive. Like, we cannot afford, and it's not even warm. So then we were like, what can we do next best thing? And so the next best thing we did was the best thing that we thought was a kerosene heater. That was okay. Like, we did kerosene where we heated it. Kerosene in the house. We just had to be super careful with the kids. And we had one and it was okay. Just the kerosene smell was just not that great. Well, the kids were downstairs sometimes. And they wanted to play. And I didn't want to do a big giant kerosene down there because I was afraid they'd get burned. So we did an electric heater. And I'm like, that heated up an area perfectly. We also had like a little back room where I would sit and do some computer work in that. And it wasn't enough to like bring the big giant kerosene heater back because that was heavy. You had to light it, make sure you had the windows open so it didn't stink, all those things. But the little electric one plugged in, and it was just an old one. Someone gave it to us, a really old one. But it heated that room perfectly. So I've come to love like space heaters. A lot of you need those because your house is cold. That is why I agreed to do this product review, because I thought this is going to be something practical that people can use for their homes. So bear with me if you want to learn about electric heater. We live in the south here, so it doesn't get like super sweaty hot, but it does get cold. And so like downstairs, the girls' room, sometimes it's freezing down there. And I know Lauren got like an electric blanket when she was here to stay warmer. And I thought, I don't want to get all the girls' electric blankets because what if they leave them on? And I don't want to do the kerosene because what if they, you know, don't be careful and it blows, and it has a little bit of a smell. So an electric heater. So this is from Sunday Living. This is tiny. I always got it and I was like, I anticipated being huge, but it is a lot littler than what I thought. So you always want to put these, obviously you got to be careful. Turn the unit on in the back. Never put it around anything that it's going to catch on fire. Obviously don't put it by curtains. Don't put blankets. I don't even like it on carpet. I have tiles, so I feel okay with that, but if I had carpet, I'd probably put something down just to protect it from, you know, doing so. If you can't, then just be cautious with it. But let's see what we do here. It's got the temperature. Oh, look at it. As soon as I tilted it, it came up. It's got the temperature on the top. Let me redo that. It's got temperature and Celsius. I just saw Fahrenheit and Celsius. So you turn it on. It's going to heat up. Oh, I can start feeling it heat up. All right, so you can do this one right here is the power. This one oscillates it and it turns. The heat blows out this way. This is the temperature. It goes up to, I think it's 90. Let's see, and it starts over 90 and then goes back to 59. So we're gonna do like a good 75. That's nice and hot. This right here, look at this. It's got the little flames on the bottom. Look how cool that is. It's like a little fire. This right here, you can push this, and this is the, once it gets to this temperature, it'll shut off, and here's a timer as well. So this is nice. Like, it is cranking out some heat right now. Look at that, it's oscillating, feels great. Look at how fun. Like a little mini fire right there, look at that. And it's got a remote right here too, so you can use the remote, which is awesome. See Jensen over, oh, so you can see Jensen over there in his blanket. He is ready for some heat. He's like, Mom, could you hurry up so I could go sit by the fire? So it's good. Obviously, it's not gonna be good if you want to heat a whole room. I mean, well, it would if that's your only option. I would never recommend to heat a whole room because you're gonna leave it on, and if you want it to be 75 degrees in your whole entire house, yeah, it's gonna use up some of your electric bill. But this is gonna be good when I'm sitting at my computer desk where the heating vent is behind my couch and like my feet are frozen. I can put that on the floor there and heat it up. Jaden goes in the garage a lot and will be out there, you know, in the wintertime and stuff, just, you know, messing around and stuff with her, you know, her guitar or whatever, and she always uses the propane, and I always hate like her using that. Well, now she can take this out there, turn it on, it'll be nice and warm. And also for the girls' room, that's what I'm going to use this for mostly, is downstairs in the girls' room, so that they can put it in their room, they can turn on, they got a little fireplace, and then they do have carpet, so I'll probably put, actually I won't worry about that too much because it's not heat. If you get kerosene, I'd put something down, but this will be okay. And it's small and compact, but I can feel the heat, like it's cranking out some heat right now. So nice little thing. So Sunday Living, thank you for supplying me with your product so I can share with my viewers that if you guys want to get one, look below. There'll be the link to it. Go get one. This is a good quality heater. We're going to be using this all the time.
Now I haven't been sure with this. It's supposed to be a bliss, being alone, being free in every way. Didn't know would I like the feel of it, putting out what you had lit. But let me tell you, these things don't hurt a bit, 'cause you see, I was all wrapped up in everything. But now that I'm out, I got wind under my wings. So tell me that you need me, I wouldn't bother. If you're with another man, I don't even care. Tell me that you're what was it you used to say? How you needed a solid way to be yourself. Now you're free in every way, and you see I was all wrapped up in everything, but now that I'm out, I got wind under my wings. So tell me that you need me, I wouldn't bother. If you're with another man, I don't even care. Tell me that you're sorry, my cold shoulder is yours since we're over. See, you got what you asked. I got wind, I got wind under my wings. I got wind, I got wind under my wings. I got wind, I got wind, I got wind under my wings. I got wind, I got wind under my wings. So tell me that you need me, I won't bother. If you're with another man, I don't even care. Tell me that you're sorry, tell me that you're sorry, tell me that you're sorry. See, you got what you care. I got wind, I got wind, I got wind under my wings. I got wind, I got wind under my wings.
All right, so the kids are doing their school, so I'm gonna throw lunch real quick. This is my chicken orzo soup. Throw lunch, make lunch. Chicken orzo soup. This is really simple. Kids like it. I'm gonna put over here some water, and we've got rolls there. Usually I use my bread bowls, but I've got the rolls they never made. We never use them for subs this weekend, so just put it together and lunch will be done. So that's gonna be lunch heating up over there while we're doing school. Okay, finishing up, the soup is done, which is great. It's almost lunchtime. I started boiling, cooking this bowl of laundry. She's like, ooh, this Nora stinks. And so I just put in here, I boiled it and then dumped it out, boiled it again. And then the last one I'm gonna do is vinegar with it. So that will just get all the yuck out. It's amazing how gross it is. So I'm gonna get a drink real quick. I started doing, you guys know I don't like my water at all. Grandma Linda brought these. Let me show you. She brought these, I don't know, a couple times a visit ago. I've just been saving them and not using them. So I actually took the blueberry one. I'm gonna try. We're gonna do the wild berries in here. So what I started doing is I started filling this up and putting the tea bags in here and then drinking out of this. This I made this weekend. You can tell I didn't drink that much. So I'm gonna drink the rest of this and then put another one in here for the rest, hopefully of the day. We'll see how much I get done. So I'm gonna leave this out here. It's kind of like sun tea, where you just leave it out and let it. Anybody else do that? I mean, the Southerners make their sweet tea and I think they boil it. But we in the North, where I grew up, we used to take a jar and put tea bags in it and set it out in the sun. But you can just basically set it in your house and let it do its thing. I remember drinking mother's milk tea and what's the other one? There's another one that they recommend when you're pregnant. Some kind from the traditional medicines tea. What's that? Oh, raspberry leaf when I was pregnant. And so instead of heating it, because I didn't like that, I just put it in my water and then it would kind of steam all day. And that's a great way to do this. So I'll leave this here. It'll turn a really good color and then later today I'll put it away. But this has been getting me to drink my tea. I'm not liking the water bottle, the big giant. Just not doing it, and that's okay. I go through spurts where I love it. Some people love it. They do all these things and I'm just not liking it. I'm doing those little drink hacks. I feel like that's not that good to do that for every single one. I know, struggle. So right here's one. I poured another glass so I can empty this. So I'm gonna drink this and the other one before we even attempt lunch. This I took out for dinner. We're making pizza pasta, or not pizza. What is it called? Yeah, pizza pasta, sorry. And so this is actually extra sauce because when I froze it, it does absorb some of that stuff. So let me go check over here. Let's put this away. There's my other drink over here. Here's my Norwex towel. Let me pull you back over here. This was all brown and disgusting, and now the water is clear. So it took 2 good boils to get it out. They were pretty yucky. And I just rinse it off. I think I have another one in the washer right now in the dryer that I need to do the same thing to. So I'll probably just leave this pot out because as soon as that's done, I'll do it. You can feel it. It's like your cloth feels a whole lot fluffier. So they just, they smell like real cloths because they shouldn't stink. If you have a scent, like strip them. I think people do that for their clothes. They do a stripping process. Same thing. So I'm gonna go hang this up back there, clean up, change the battery, and then I'll show you what lunch is. All right, so here is my drink for after. Here is soup for lunch. Look at that. Chicken orzo pasta. Let me get a spoon out over here. This is what we're gonna have. There is a ladle right here. This is gonna be lunch because we have been eating up. Look at that. Oh, that's nice and fluffy. There's rolls. I also have, these are my favorite. You need some good soup things, get these. Somebody, one of my viewers from Israel sent these to me and I was like, what? So I bought them on Amazon. I found them at a discount store for 99 cents. So I've got like a bunch of these. They are awesome. Tiny little croutons. You know, everything is tiny is way better. We'll be having those. So you're zoomed. So lunch will be easy. That's what I've been doing. I made my breakfast, lunch, and dinner freezer meals. I'm doing the marker board here. This is just like look at my marker is like fuzzy. So everything's huge. So I'm trying, I need to do a whole new process with this area right here. Not liking this busyness here. So, but we're getting down to like our meals. Today is pizza pasta, so I'm gonna take that off. Mark it off with my thumb. I have all these meals out for the week up through Friday. I put them in my refrigerator here, and they will just, there's a pasta right here. That's awesome. This is the dinner for tonight. This is spaghetti pasta. 2 more meals there and 2 bags in there. That is our freezer meals. We're using up our food really, really well, which is awesome. And then I'm making note each day on here's my breakfast shelf. Here's some lunch. We're getting empty, which is good. On my planner, because I don't have anything good here just yet. I started out, I might do every Monday. So every Monday I might kind of, or on the weekends, because weekends are a little less busy, plan out, like I already have my dinners planned, plan breakfast. Now breakfast, I don't really care if they just grab whatever, but I'm finding they love certain things, so they're gravitating towards the things they love. So I'm kind of saying, okay, like today we had French toast. Have that French toast so we use that up. I'm gonna start doing that for some of the breakfast and lunch so that I make sure I use them because we are using our freezer meals, which is awesome. This freezer's empty. I had to take it out and empty this weekend, so I just put my smoothie stuff down there. I will be making baking stuff this week, so that's gonna go like fill back up. This is how this is my organization. I know it's such a great organization. I've got all my smoothie stuff here. I kind of cleaned out this weekend, threw away stuff that was old, kind of went through, figured out what we have, went through my containers. There's extra celery, all this stuff down here. So this I feel like is good for me. And then this is very stuffed full, but it is good, and like all our meals are in here. So basically we've got all of our dinners in here, and I put a bunch of lunches in there. These are mostly sandwiches, that's why you're saying, but my piles, this is breakfast, lunch, and dinner for a whole month. We've gone through like 2 weeks worth of dinner, so we're actually doing so good. So I'm trying to kind of take a note what to use up and what to eat. So that's my goal. Ouch, it's caught my foot. That's my goal this month, is make sure we use everything up without getting anything to waste, which we don't usually ever. So just having a good little organization system. I switch my systems around all the time to make sure things get covered, make sure things get ate. And people are like, do you ever empty your freezers? All the time. We pretty much gather our fragments and eat to the bottom. I'm loving freezer meals. I love having the breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I was kind of laughing. I'm like, wow, dinner, we're down to, I mean, we still have all this week. We're down to like, I mean, it's still 3 weeks, but I'm like, by the time I'm done doing this, the desserts, I'm gonna be starting again with some dinners, which is good. You do what you can do and what works best for your family. So downstairs freezer, I have mostly my bread. There's a lot of hot dog, hamburger buns, and rolls that I just got at the stores, and but we're doing really good with everything. So I'm gonna check Autumn's school right now, keep drinking my water, try to get this glass gone while I'm doing school with her, and then we're gonna have lunch, and then we're gonna keep on with our day. Oh, I was like, what is that noise? We just bought Ruby a bacon ball. Ruby's not big ball dog person. She likes chewy things, like fluffy toys. So she usually destroys things. Well, she discovered we had a ball for her before and she just didn't even play with it, which I don't know, dogs sometimes just don't play with balls. Well, Maxine's ball got outside and she had a little fit because Ruby was loving the bacon ball. So I was like, ooh, I need to get Ruby a bacon ball. So Ruby has a bacon ball now and we're throwing it, but she's funny because she'll chase it and then she'll like, for a little bit, and then she just stops and she's like done with it. And I'm like, okay, so every day we're playing with her with the ball to get her to play, because I'd love to be able to play both of them at the same time with their own bacon balls. Maxine's just getting a little too like, it's my ball, even though it's not her ball. She's got a different one. So just Steven's out there playing with her right now, which is good. Ruby's the fluffy dog. She loves chewing soft things, fluffy toys, and destroying them. So, all right, I'm gonna go check Autumn's school. All right, kids are pretty much done with the school that I have to do with them, so I'm gonna get lunch scooped out so we can have lunch. Real simple. All right, they're gonna take a break, have lunch. I finished my one thing of water. This is lunch, it's delicious, super hot. Oh yeah, delicious. We're gonna take a break to eat. Ooh, look at the gorgeous day. It's got a little bit of chill, but it's still nice and sunny outside. Is that gonna clear up? I gotta get the sun right there. Decided to come outside, take a little break. We did lunch, obviously cleaned up, and then I put my laundry away. I didn't show that. I put away. Helped the little boys put theirs away. They're getting better about putting the laundry away. The girls did theirs. I didn't check. One of these days I need to go and check. I think this week I'm gonna do deep cleaning again. Usually I do it once during the month, like each week. I have not done it since before the wedding. I think I'm gonna start going back down and kind of going through, weeding out, make sure everything's clean, deep cleaned, you know, the stuff they neglect. And then what I'm gonna do now for the afternoon, I'm gonna work on my video. And I put dinner in the oven at a real low temperature, about 275, so that can cook, because we're gonna go to the park first and then eat tonight. But then I'm also uploading all our photos for our wall from the wedding. I had the photographer, Lauren, thankful, had the photographer take pictures of us for our wall. So I'm just uploading those to Walmart, I find right now, and then getting those. And then I want to get some canvas because I have Ashton and Paul in canvas, and I thought it'd be nice to have Lauren and Matthew as well. And then I also have our wedding photo. I'm trying to scan it and put it up too, but we're just trying to make that look good. So I'm trying my best options. So let's go in and see what I'm gonna do. Hi, kitty. So this wall right here are all the photos I'm gonna redo, but all the photos are straight up and down, so I'm gonna have to turn those straight up and down to fit, but that's okay, we'll do that. And then down here I have Ashton and Paul's wedding photo. Now I can't find this size. This says on the back, it says 12 by 18, 12 by 16, but when I'm looking on Sam's and Walmart, I don't know where they got it. I'm gonna have to look and see. I can only get like a 12 by 15, so it's gonna be a little bit, or 18, so it's gonna be a little bit off, but that's okay. So I'm doing that. I'm trying to scan this photo so we can do one of us, but just having not much luck with my phone, but I guess I'll try the old school scanner and see how that works. So let's see, Walmart's got, here's, look at our photos from back in the day. Oh, these were wall photos. This one I started doing in 2014. They little, now they're all big. So I've got, let's see, I got a couple more photos. So I've got all of these in the card here now. So I think I'm gonna do all 8 by 10s of everybody for the wall. My internet's so slow, don't mind that. But we've got all of our 8 by 10s. Look at their little wedding photo, looks so great in here. So that's the start with all the kids for the wall. So we'll get all those. They're all 8 by 10s. Oh, could have just done right there, quick order. I went through all of them. So I've got everybody's photo here. You'll see Miss Autumn's is showing low quality. I'm not sure why, nobody else is, so I'm hoping it will work out. But getting everybody's photo, they look so handsome and beautiful. So those are gonna be good. So we're just gonna order those in glossy and then we get Mod Podge and put on top. So let me go back and do some more messing. So I'm gonna sit here and kind of figure out a few more things I wanna get. All right, so this one it's not showing issues with, so I will just order. This one is an 8 by 10 for Autumn. You'll get to see them all up close when we get them printed. So I got one of my brother and myself, so I'm gonna delete this one right here. This one will have to go, sorry Autumn. So that's it. So I'm just gonna get these real simple ordered. So I've got an 8 by 10 there. Let's make sure I got them. Just some small ones there, 8 by 10, 8 by 10. These are all by 10. All right, let me get these printed off here. Let's get this done. All right, so for my wall over there, it costs me $18, and then the tax and that, so in delivery. So that's good. So I'm gonna place my order, make sure I send it to my right address. All right, a couple weeks I'll have my photos and I can Mod Podge them on my wall. So now let me look at the other one. Let me look at the, maybe I'll just order Lauren's. Let's see. I might just look at Lauren's, get her canvas and not worry about mine. Let me, you know, I'm gonna text Ash and Paul, see where they got theirs at. Maybe they're the same size. All right, then Sam's Club, I'm trying to get hers here, but it says the photo resolution is too low. So I don't know if that's common for canvas or not. So I'm just texting Lauren to see if maybe we can get another one before I do that. But that'll be okay. We'll work on, let's see, I got another one here. Let's say, and I got this one of Greg and I just scanned it and put it on there. I don't know if that's gonna look, it's kind of like, it gives you a little preview of it, but I don't know if it's too much. Like obviously it's not super clear, but it's just an old photo. See, is that bad? I don't know. I'm gonna wait and see what I should do here, if I should just use these ones, or I'm gonna do a quick Google real quick to see if they really show up good or not. All right, so I'm still working on photos. Lauren's was showing us a little grainy, but I am gonna hope that it's gonna be good. So we're looking, I'm uploading another one right now. I took a scan of this. This is Greg's in my photo. And so I just scanned it, so it's uploading, but you know the status is so slow, because you know, it'll get there, 0%. Let's see if we can reload that page. Oh, maybe I have to redo it. Let's do another one. Oh, which one's new? Oh, let me go look, hold on. All right, so we're uploading now. Let's see if the progress moves on this one. But while I'm sitting here, my feet were frozen, so I turned my little heater on here. So this is great to be able to keep, because I don't have the full-fledged heat on, because I don't feel like the whole house should have to have that right now, because it's not that cold, but we got this right here, so my feet, you know, because I don't wear socks, will feel good. So we're getting this going. Still waiting, it's just so slow. It'll get there. Patience, patience, patience. All right, so I'm waiting because my computer, the internet is slow, so it's taking forever to upload. So we're gonna let that upload. I'm gonna work on my video a little bit for today, and then we'll go from there. All right, so I've been sitting here at my desk for about an hour. It's about an hour. I got most of my editing done for today, which is good. I'll still have to come home after we go to the park and do more, but finally got our photo edit or uploaded here. So this is gonna be our wedding photo. So it's definitely like grainy, but I mean, it's like a 1990 photo. So I think that's gonna be about the best. It's gonna definitely be grainy, but I think, you know what, we'll have it at least on the wall to match Matthew and Lauren and Ashley and Paul. So maybe we'll do another one, but at least that for now. That'll be kind of fun. So all right, I'm going to continue, and we're going to continue and add that to my cart. Approve it. Yay, now I got 2 in my cart. Let's hope it's right. All right, so we got Lauren and Matthew's and mine and Greg. So they're, what are they, $38? That's not bad. Let's hope they have a discount, 12 by 18. All right, let's see how that works out. All right, so I just last minute decided to take off the one of Greg and myself, and I'll just get Lauren and Matthews and see, because it says it's not high resolution. So I think we'll just have to wait to make sure that hers turns out good, and then I'll go for mine, because mine will definitely be a lower one, because, you know, we're scanning it. So let me try here. All right, let's check on dinner. I'm heating it up. All right, this is the pizza pasta. This was frozen. It's good. It's not gummy or anything. It actually heated perfectly. I had sauce ready to use if I need to, but this turned out perfect. So I'm just gonna turn this on, keep it on warm, so we can go to the park. All right, I was told it was freezing downstairs here, so the girls have this to heat the whole downstairs with over here. It just kind of works, but I found Jaden's got herself up, cozied up here in front of the little fireplace. She even put the fake fire on.
It is so nice.
Is this so nice?
I mean, it's freezing down here, but this is nice.
Right, like we have that, you have to really blast that to stay warm, but this actually stays pretty good.
And then it's got a different like glow setting. I was messing with it because I was like, of course I have to figure out.
It's kind of fun, isn't
It's
it?
really nice.
Love
I like
it.
a lot.
Well, very cool. So
Very helpful
you guys,
study.
it's right, like your feet can sit right in front of it.
Right.
You know, Maxine's gonna find herself right here and good.
I know. Right
which is gonna be,
already.
so this is good. So check this out, go get yourself a Sunday living one. It's just a small thing and definitely feel a whole lot, it's like safe, right? Like you feel like it's good and safe, like not even worried.
Like you see the grate? Okay.
Yeah.
You're probably not supposed to, but I touched it while it was hot. It is not hot at all.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Like
yeah,
it's
no.
like not at all. So like if a kid was to like come and say bump it or like touch it or something,
Right, they're not gonna Jaden,
burn.
good point. So
saying.
this is great. The girl's gonna be using this. I just don't think I'm gonna be having it very often because it's gonna be all you guys.
Oh, yeah, they'll definitely be in here.
But I'll be putting that in their bedroom because the heat, it's got to go up there and then it's got to come around and kind of heat into the room. That doesn't always get so in there. So, all right, we're gonna go to the park. Half hour, Jaden. We're giving you a half hour, then we're gonna go. So you're gonna have to break away from your heat and go out and brave the cold weather. No, it's not that cold. It's just fall-like cold. All right, we're gonna go get ready to go. All right, having a little snack before we go. Cauliflower stalks. Remember, I got these at the discount store for 50 cents. These are really, really good. Even Evan came home and had some, and he goes, wow, that's really delicious. So having this with some of my tea, and then we're gonna go head to the park. You ready to go to the park? Go get some exercise in. So we're gonna go about 15 minutes. Not bad, really, actually really good. So 50 cents, can't beat that. I was able to finish up and I started crunching my video here. So I'll add to it as I get home, but we're gonna go ahead. I've got my earbuds right here because I'm gonna take my phone and grab my keys right there, put my slippers on because my shoes are in the car, and go to the park. Sorry, Maxine, you're gonna stay here for a little bit. All right, so I'm gonna grab my earbuds here. I got that and my phone and my keys. We're gonna go ahead to the park. My shoes, I got checker in the trunk, I'm pretty sure, and then I'm gonna do some walking with earbuds, listen to some stuff while the kids play because it's actually really warm out here. It's cold on the house because the mountain there. Look at the flowers still growing, all the leaves. Is Maddie in here? Yeah. Okay, please stop blowing bubbles. So they're doing good. Look what Ruby did. She's like right in the middle of my flowers. I love my Ruby. I really, really do. She laid right in the middle. I was like, actually stepped in there. So these are so pretty. Looking good. I know. I gotta go over here. I gotta transplant that. Hopefully not too late. We're gonna go ahead. It's actually so nice out. The park will probably be really warm. All right, made it to the park. I got my earbud in. I'm gonna do some walking while my kids are skateboarding and playing. All right, so good day at the park. We got our laps in, feel good walking. Got to listen, like I don't usually ever get to come and just put my earbud in and like kind of chill. Very rare. So I did that, what, a couple weeks ago, and that was so nice. Or maybe it was last week. Last week I did. And it was just so nice to be able to come once in a while by yourself and just kind of, you know, breathe and think and pray and just clear your mind from stuff for the day. So it's good to do that. If you can't get out and walk by yourself, because not everybody can, then get outside. Just walk outside in that sunshine. Just breathe in the air and go, okay. Sometimes just taking that few extra minutes to get outside and just like, all right, I'm ready. Go back in, deal with screaming babies and screaming toddlers and fighting preschoolers and all the other stuff. Teenagers, whatever you have to deal with. But just get in there and give yourself a few minutes so that you can just feel refreshed and feel ready for the day. So, and for the rest of the day. Sometimes it gets hard when you're doing things. I get it. It's like I'm busy all the time too, and it can be a lot sometimes if you don't get a lot of time to yourself. So I was glad to get a little bit of a break and to get some walking in. So now my day is going to be good. Usually Monday I work really late, but I am thankful that I'm going to be pretty much caught up. So now we're going to go home. I think I'm going to close this video right here at the park. Can I do that? I can do that. Usually I do it at home, but I feel like I can close it here. So kids are playing. They're going to be done here, and then we're going to go home. We're going to have that pizza casserole. It's good. It's like not mealy. It's not anything. It was perfection. I was afraid it was going to be less tomato sauce, but it's actually really, really good. So we're going to actually go home, and then we're going to eat dinner, throw things in the dishwasher. There's not anything to really pick up, which is awesome. I'm going to work. I already crunched the first part of this video, so I'll just add this little clip to it, and then call it a day. And then tomorrow we'll be here again for another day. So remember, I hope that if your day doesn't go real well, you know what, I hope that you can like take a breather and let it restart and do it again. So sometimes it takes some time just to like, all right, I need to take a breath and restart. Sometimes it might be, you know, somebody you need to stop and pray for. Maybe it's somebody that you need to stop. What I found best is the best thing when I want, like, I feel stressed or I feel like, ugh, what am I gonna do? I usually stop and I like talk to the Lord and I say, all right, Lord, is there something I need to repent of? Is there something that I need to ask forgiveness for? Am I wrong in some way? Listened to a great sermon today that talked about one of the humblest people talked about in the Bible was Moses. And it was said he was a very humble man. And if you look at Moses and his life, and you just see that he was used so mightily by God. Like he wasn't even like a spectacular person. Like I think he stuttered from what scripture kind of tells. He didn't have good speech, and like he didn't feel like capable enough to lead people. He didn't feel like he could do anything. But it was cool because once your heart is there, and it's open to the Lord, and you just say, all right, Lord, I'm repentant of anything, and my heart is yours, whatever you want to do with it. When you do things with a clean hands and a pure heart, you don't put your motives before them. You don't put your own things like that, you got to have your way or the highway, you know, and you truly are repentant and you truly are humble to the Lord. The Lord knows your heart. He knows your heart. He knows what's in it. Other people might not. People might sit there and question you and what you do, but the key is that you stay strong, because you know that you're doing what God wants you to do, and being set in that, and being like very solid, like, okay, I know what I'm supposed to do, and I'm not going to worry about it. The naysayers may come and talk, because people talk, and especially the ones that are not walking with the Lord, because they're not seeing at all what you're seeing. So they may look at you and be like, that is not even, that's like ridiculous, that's foolish. But if you are confident in yourself with the Lord and doing what the Lord tells you to do, that is when you're going to start seeing things happen. You're going to be seeing, all right, and then you humble yourself and you say, all right, Lord, use me in any way that you can, and I'm just yours. That's a pretty cool prayer to be asking, and God will. He'll do some pretty cool things. So, all right, so we're going to go. I just got a beep in my ear here. We're going to go, and we're going to go home, do dinner, clean up, and call an easy night. It's only like 4:45 right now, so I'm going to have an easy night. Ugh. I don't think I've ever like had a chill night on Monday, so tonight's gonna be my chill night Monday. We watched a Christmas movie last night. Maybe we'll watch another Christmas movie tonight, you know, because it's like October. So, all right, so you guys have a fantastic, I mean fantastic. If you're not having a fantastic day, get yourself a fantastic day. Stop, take a breath, talk to the Lord, give him your stress, give him your worries, give him the people that are driving you crazy, give him the situations that are not worked out, give him the worries about money, about things that, if you looked in the beginning of this video about, you know, don't worry about what you're gonna eat or drink or what clothes you're gonna wear. You got some financial worries, take them to the Lord and say, all right, Lord, not gonna worry about this, is you. I'm not gonna think about it. Let him take care of it, and you just do your day and what you have to do. What do I need to do for myself, for my family today, Lord? And do it. And then guess what? Go to bed, wake up the next day and do the same thing. So, all right, you guys have a fantastic rest of your day, and I will see you guys again tomorrow with another video. All right, we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.